In 25, my family planned a trip to Ecuador, but it will be by car. So my father, my mother, my grandmother, my brother, and I went by car from Bogota to Garzon. Then we find ourselves with my uncle George. What else? In 2015, my family planned a trip to Ecuador, but it will be by car. So my father, my mother, my grandmother, my brother, and I went by car from Bogota to Garzon. There we find ourselves with my uncle Didier, my aunt Miriam, my aunt Viola, my three cousins, my cousins, and the mates of my uncles. We stayed at my aunt Miriam's house for 2 days. Then we all left between three cars and went by car to the border. We bought dollars, but during the trip we had to go through a place that had landslides and a rock fell on the car. Fortunately, nothing happened to Aunt Miriam. All that we did have to collect the insurance. Then we went to the hotel. There we stayed 5 days. Later, we had to separate from our uncles and the other relatives because they will go to Peru, but we will return to Colombia because my mother had to work days later. So we went back and stayed for a while shopping in Ipiales, a very cool municipality on the border with Ecuador, with an average temperature of between 9th grade centuries and 18th centuries, and we visited the Las Lajas waterfall, but we stayed too long shopping, and it was very late at night, and we decided to stay in a nearby hotel. We stayed in a hotel. It really was a very big house with several rooms, two doors with locks, a double bed, and super wide blankets. They were there too. Or at least they feel that way. We sleep very little. We went to bed at 12 and we left at 5 in the morning and ate potatoes and bacon with a little cup of coffee and went to Armenia and stayed in another hotel for 3 days. Then we went to Ibagué and searched for hours where to stay until we managed to stay in a cabin. And we left to look for where to eat, and we got lost looking for the place that the man who owned the cabin had told us. We said it was 24 hours. We chocolate up food. I have a lot of hungry. So. There we spent Christmas with 2 boxes of cookies and an apple wine. And we stayed 2 nights, then we returned to Bogota. While all of both my other relatives were visiting Mountain of the Seven Colors and Machu Picchu. And that is it. Thanks for your attention.